was the industry's best flagship smartphone which have the best photographic capability. So without our global consumers' support, we cannot achieve so strong growth. In Huawei Mate series, in every generation of Mate series products, we provide the leading innovation and technologies in this smartphone industry. You will see that 2 years ago on Huawei Mate 10 series, we are the first vendor in this industry to introducing the AI processor, the mobile AI in smartphone. And this year, the 5G is coming. We launched the Huawei Mate 20X 5G version. It's the industry's first 5G smartphone which supports 5G dual mode. What's dual mode? It's NSA and SA architecture support. The NSA is a non-standalone architecture. It's currently for the 5G network today. But the future of the 5G network should be SA, the standalone architecture. But this is the first flagship smartphone which supports 5G, the dual architecture. It's not only for today, it also supports the capability for future. You know, this year we launched the world's first, the fastest 5G foldable smartphone, Mate X. So we will start to shipment in China market from next month on. Today, we want to push the boundary of possibility with our new technology, new innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Huawei Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro. We think possibilities. Let's rethink the design. You know, in every generation, our flagship smartphone, we're leading the iconic design of this industry. You see, last year, the Mate 20 series phone, with our square metrics of the camera metrics, leading the industry, the design of the iconic design. But today we bring new innovation. We bring the exquisite Halo design. This design is inspired by the professional camera. You can see this left side, the Leica camera. This is iconic of the professional. We bring the really professional camera experience on the smartphone and also with the iconic design. If you see the shape of this phone, this is also iconic of the cylinder and the shape of this phone is very unique. The pure and sleek. And even on the corner of this phone, you can see that we have streamlined the corner curvature to help you to put the phone in your hand comfortable. So the corner is not sharp, but the phone looks really sleek. And the curvature of the back, you can see is the 3D glass. The comfort is really comfortable in your hand for your handhold. We bring the new type of display. Horizon display. Ultimate immersive viewing experience. You can see the color from the the edge. You can see the display. We make the screen display to the borderless to almost 90 degree. It's actually 88 degree. The culture, really edge-to-edge design. This screen, we are using the 6.53-inch flex OLED display with high resolution. The resolution is more than your eye can see. And also we're introducing very high saturation and very high contrast ratio, the display, this flex OLED display. And it's have also support the new generation anti-blue light, which will achieve 25% less harmful blue light. And also introducing the color enhancement with the cinematic color system to help you to watch the video or the photo more vividly with amazing color. And this horizon display, its display ratio is 18.4 to 9. If you look at this ratio, you may feel that this phone is a little bit wide. But because of the curvature, the bended the screen, the horizon display, this phone is still with large screen, but still very compact, very slim in your hand. And the Mate 30, we are using a more large screen, 6.62 inch, rigid OLED display, also with quite high resolution and a 4-wheel display, and it's also supports very high color gamma, high contrast ratio, and also supports anti-blue light, and also with a color enhancement. Both Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro have the best quality of display panel technology. You can see how compact this is. Our phone is 6.53 inch, more large screen, but we even can achieve the 4.7 millimeter narrow. It's unbelievable compact. More large screen, but much more compact. And even our Mate 30, much larger screen, 6.62 inch, we even can achieve 1.7 millimeter narrow. And even more large battery. So our battery large, but larger battery, bigger battery, but we make it more lighter. Because today the smartphone is getting more and more heavy. It's a big burden for human beings. In your hand, it's taking more long time. So you can see our phones, which is much bigger screen and much bigger battery, but even more lighter. And more than that, you can see really borderless edge-to-edge display, 0 millimeter left and right, the Mate 30 Pro. The Mate 30, we also reached 2.8 millimeters. That's unbelievable. That's the same with the other flagship phone, 2.5D. Not like the Mate 30 Pro is a 3D glass, 3D display. That's 2.5D, but we reached 2.8 millimeter, really much more compact. No, and the head and the chin of this phone also very compact. You can see Mate 30, we reached 4 millimeter, the top, and the bottom and part of the chin is only 4 millimeters. The Mate 30 Pro also very compact, and Mate 30 Pro, you can see the design of this phone, the top and the bottom all metal. So visually, the head and the chin even more compact, more smaller, because on top and the head of this phone is all the metal on this. The metal gives the phones more protection when your phone drop on the ground, but also it looks more sleek, more beautiful, more compact is the feeling. And we have much smaller notch compared with the last generation. Compared with the Mate 20, our notch getting smaller. And compared with the other flagship phones, you can see that it's much smaller. So in this narrow notch is the industry, the sophisticated system inside, the most sophisticated notch in the world. You not only have the selfie camera, the ambient light, and the proximity sensor, but also it introduced 3D depth camera, and also the first one in this industry to introducing the gesture sensor inside the notch, inside this notch. So this, some Chinese guy, they don't like the notch, but they don't know that's how complicated, how sophisticated system this inside this. This is really the most advanced notch inside in the world. We make the notch not only compact, narrow the width, but also the depth, the height of the notch is also very small. And also, like the P30 Pro, we are using the acoustic display technology. So sound come out from the screen. So we know earpiece is whole. So it makes the phones looks really amazing. No, we bring the simplicity. And we bring the simplicity even we get rid of. Even you look at the side of this phone, no the volume button. We just by double touch. We just double touch the side and slide. You can change the volume very conveniently. No matter left hand or right hand, we both support. You can say no matter left and right hand, all concept works very well. And also when you take selfie, I can using this the button for as a camera shutter button selfie more conveniently. I even can move. You even can move the button. This phone, the Mate 30 Pro is IP68 rated, water and dust proofing, and the Mate 30 IP53 rated. They give your phone the best protection. This is a classic black color. This space silver. You can see that the borderless feeling of these phones when you're using that. It's an amazing experience you can use. And a cosmic purple is very unique color. It's beautiful. And this is a very interesting color. We call it emerald green. This color, you know, this is using new technologies. You will see the bottom part of this phone is metal, no fingerprint on the bottom part. But on the top of this is glossy. So the gradient from the matte to glossy. So you still looks the beauty of this. But on the bottom part, no fingerprint, anti-slippery. So not slippery. So it's in your hand, it feels really comfortable. Today, I bring two new color, new material for this phone. We call it the vegan leather edition. It's skin friendly. It's more durable. You know, this is not like a glass you can broken it. It's not breakable. And it's also IP68 water and dust resistant on the Mate 30 Pro. And Mate 30, we also support IP53 water and dust proofing. So this is the new technology and material. This is a vegan leather orange. And this one is a vegan leather forest green. So totally on Mate 30, we have two back material, the vegan leather and the glass, and 6 color for your selection. Totally. On the Mate 30 Pro, we also have the 2 material on the back and the 6 color. 6 amazing, unique color for your selection. Let's look at our performance. You know, embedded in this phone, we have the world's most powerful 5G SoC chipset inside, the Kirin990. The Kirin990 is the world's first using the world's most advanced semiconductor technology. It's a 7-nanometer FinFET plus EUV technology. And now it have embedded the most powerful AI processor, NPU, and also has the most strong, powerful imaging signal processor, ISP inside. And also, more importantly, it's the most powerful, the 5G modem inside. We can support dual mode 5G. If you see the CPU, the GPU, the AI processor, NPU, the performance dramatically improved compared with the last generation. And the power efficiency is even higher. So the power efficiency is even more important. Today, these phones' performance is more than you needed, the performance. The high enough is more than you needed, the performance. But more importantly, the power efficiency is the most critical. It can help the phone to have a more longer, better life. And we're improving our operating system, our software, our new generation, the GPU tuber, which can make a graphical processing efficiency increase over 60%. And now improvement on the file system, which can make a random read performance, can over 20% improvement. And we also dramatically reduce the response latency, 25% reduction. If you compare with the other flagship phones, not less latency, response latency, but more importantly, more consistency, more smooth experience, consistent, smooth experience. This phone, you can see, is a really sophisticated antenna system inside. The most advanced 5G antenna design inside. 21 antenna and 14 5G antenna. It's unbelievable, 14 5G antenna. Recently, we found the other industry, the other vendors, they launched their 5G phone. The maximum can only have 6 5G antenna. Some have even less. But we have 14 5G antennas in so compact body in this phone. It's really unbelievable that we support 8 5G frequency band instead of the other ones only 3. And some phones, they cannot support 5G, no 5G support at all. So it's really the best covered 5G frequency band. It's the best for global connectivity. Let's see on the real network, China Mobile's real network, the 5G speed test. Let's see. You can achieve the lightning speed. You can see that compared with the 4G and the real network, 25 times faster. But even compared with the other vendors' flagship 5G phone, 50% faster. Really groundbreaking 5G speed. And also we have a leading dual SIM card 5G experience. Either of the SIM card, one of the SIM card can support 5G. The SIM card 1 or SIM card 2. But the SIM card 2 also can support the nano memory card expandable. You can expand more large capacity for storage. Oh. Next slide. You see that it's really the best performing the dual SIM card. 2 SIM card, each of the SIM card, we can support the dual VoLTE call. One is have VoLTE call, and another can accept the incoming VoLTE call. And one is have VoLTE call, and another SIM card can support 5G data simultaneously. So that's really amazing, leading dual SIM card 5G experience. And also you see this one is also the only, and the first and the only second generation 5G phone. Why that? If you see that today, the early 5G phones, the other vendors, they only can support NSA architecture. They cannot support the future SA architecture. Even our Mate 20X, we already support dual architecture for that. But that's is AP and modem, two chips for that. Today, the second generation of the 5G phone should be one chip for all. That's the Huawei Mate 30 series. We support both NSA and SA, and also with using 5G SoC to realize this. And inside this large battery, 4,500 milliamp battery, inside is a so compact body. And the Mate 30 have 4,200 milliampere battery. You know, 5G, the battery power consumption more higher than 4G. So how can we achieve the long battery life on the 5G network? That's very critical. You can see that we achieved much longer battery life on Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro 5G version compared with the other phones. You know, the cooling for the smartphone is very important. Somebody say that I don't care about how hot it or not, it doesn't matter. But the problem is the semiconductor, when the temperature increases, the current resistance will dramatically increase. So that will dramatically increase the power consumption. So that's a problem. So that's why we need a good cooling system for the phone. With the 5G, the best cooling system we introduced on the Mate 30 series is the graphene film, the cooling technology. With this leading technology, in the same condition benchmark, we will achieve the 3.9 degree cooler. It's the best performing cooling and also with the best power efficiency. That's the most important. You know, both these two phones, we support super fast wireless charger, 40 watt. And both Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro, we support super fast wireless charging, 27 watt. You know, our 27 watt wireless charging, the speed faster, charging faster than the other vendors claimed 30 watt. You know why that's the difference? Because the other vendors they claim the charging 30 watt is the transmission of this charging pad, the output power. But we calculate is from the phone, inside the phones, the charging chips which get it the power. So that's more than 10% difference. So that's why we achieved the highest wireless charger on smartphone in this world. You know, that's last year on Huawei Mate 20 Pro, we are the industry, the first one that invented the reverse charging. After that, the industry, all the vendors to follow us to do this. Nowadays, you can see we upgrade to the new technology, the wireless reverse charge to 3 times charging speed enhancement. We invented this idea, we'll continue improving. And we also have a super fast charging power bank. Typically on Huawei phones, you don't need this. But you can use this charge the Huawei phones, also can even charge your PC. So really the world's fastest wireless charge power bank. When you're traveling, you forgot you're not taking your charger, you're taking the power bank. And also we have the super fast charger in-car charger. I'm using this in the past. It's really super fast. In the morning, I put the plug in. I drive to the office, then it's fully charged. It's really amazing speed. Today, we're introducing a new technology, the new wireless in-car charger. So when your hand is closer to that, it will automatically open and then grip it. But you want to take this phone, your hand close that, you open that. It's running so smart. It's running so smart. You can see that. It's amazing. It's so convenient. It makes life is more easier. Okay. So Huawei, we provide the seamless Huawei supercharging anytime, anywhere. The Huawei Mate 30 series bring you the best performance, the performance even more than you needed, and also with the best 5G. Now let's rethink the photography. Today, Huawei, in the years, we partnership with Leica to bring the best mobile photography to everyone. Today, on Mate 30, we are using the super sensing camera array. It's a sophisticated mechanism inside. You can see that we are using the 40 megapixel large sensor, large pixel, super sensing wide angle camera, 40 megapixel. And also we are using a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle. And also we have a tele-lens optical and a laser focus. So totally these 4 elements. And so in this, the leading technology, the sensor, we are also using on P30 series phones. The RYB sensor. We achieved ISO, very high ISO, over 200,000 ISO, which have a very strong low light photographic capability. And also we support not only ultra wide angle, but also 3x optical, 3 times optical and 30 times digital zoom. That's and totally, if all these together, from the ultra wide angle to the 30 times digital, totally the 45 times zooming range. I found this month the other vendors, they launched their flagship phone. They claim they have 4 times optical, but actually they included the ultra wide angle. If we introduce that, we will be around 5 times optical. In their reality, they are only 2 times, but they include the ultra wide angle, so they claim they are 4 times. But if we same calculation, our phone should have 5 times optical. And also we support micro photography as close as to 2.5 centimeters, very close. We have OIS and AIS for the imaging stabilization. Inside this is the most powerful camera sensor on smartphone. Even up to now, it's still a 40 megapixel RYB sensor. If in the same size the sensor, the RYB sensor compared with the RGB sensor, 40% more light intake. But our sensor itself is much bigger than the others. You can see that, 125% larger than the others. With this large sensor and with RYB technology and our large aperture, all this technology together, we achieved 137% the more light intake than other flagship phones. With this technology, you can see that the night shot. So the other phones take like this. What's that inside? This is the mountain in the uni. Okay. You can see the difference, right? It's a nice shot taken by Mate 30 in the evening. You can see it. It's also in the evening in China, Zhejiang, taking. And also it has very good zooming capability. So the wide angle, 3 times, 10 times, you can see that. And this is an ultra wide angle photo in China Tibet. This is the ultra wide angle in New Zealand in the afternoon, in the sunset. We take a photo, very small and compact, the small watch. The part of the watch inside, very close as to 2.5 centimeter. It's a very small part. Your eyes cannot to see the small part. But in using the Huawei Mate 30, you can take this so clear detail. If you see that in your eyes, it's difficult to see so small, small compact, small part. The micro shot can as close, so vivid color, so beautiful detail. And on Huawei the Mate 30 Pro, we have more advanced, the super sensing cine camera system. This is the industry's most sophisticated. You can see that inside, we introduced the dual big pixel, big sensor inside. We are the first one in this industry to introduce the ultra wide angle cine camera in the smartphone. Together with the super sensing wide angle, this is dual powerful sensor inside. This is really amazing. And also we have 3D depth sensing technology. So we achieved all, and the super sensing, the wide angle also have support OIS, optical image stabilizer. So we achieved the industry's highest ISO, the highest low light photographic capability, over 400,000 ISO. That's really amazing figure. And also we can support the full bokeh, the photo effect, with the dual OIS and AIS for imaging stabilizing for photo and video. Inside this, you can see that this is so two big camera, two big main camera system. This too big. The cine camera is very display. The ratio is 3:2. Why they're using that? Because the 4K video, the 1080p high definition video, the display, the ratio is always like that, 3:2. So that's the best for the video recording. So it's also the pixel size even larger than this one, than this 40 megapixel. The sensor size is even bigger, so it's unbelievable big. So that's the RGB, this is YYB. So we have dual big pixel, big sensor inside. Compared with the other industry, the other flagship phones, they only have one small one, but we have two bigger ones. That's a big difference. This is a low light photo taken by other phones. You can see that's one shot. This is normal wide angle, but with ultra wide angle, the night shot we also can take. Ultra wide angle typically is more difficult, but we can both scenario we can take amazing photo, amazing low light photo. This is a photo of the wide angle night shot in Italy, and you can see that early in the morning, so before the sunrise. This is in the evening in Shanghai. You can see this so amazing photo. Ultra wide angle we can take. And also we bring you very good zooming experience. You can see that 10 times we have more detail, more vivid color compared with others. And also we can help you to take good portrait, even from far away. It's 1 times the normal, 3 times the closer, the 5 times the amazing portrait you can take from far away. And this photo taken in the early morning in Italy. You can see the wide angle against the light, the sun, against the sunrise. You can see against the light with HDR plus. How vivid color, how good detail inside. This screen is maybe this screen is resolution not high enough to show out this high resolution photo. And this is also ultra wide angle with HDR plus. These are taken in New Zealand in the morning. You can see that we can take a really professional full bokeh effect photo, like a professional big bulky DSLR camera they take. An amazing color system. You can say amazing color expression. We also improve, upgrade our technology, this color enhancement technology on Huawei P30 series phone. Our P30 Pro also improved. We will improve with the new color system enhancement. And also with the 3D depth sensing camera, we can help you to take a more professional selfie. You can see this is a selfie taken with Huawei Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro. So how professional a selfie you can take. You know, today that let's use these things of videography. Today that with the videography, that we are taking a professional video. We are using the very big, bulky, professional equipment like this guy they're taking. How can we take the professional video in your hand? Today, we bring the solution. This is our solution. This is the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, the world's first smartphone with dedicated 14-megapixel cine camera, which can help you take a 4K video, 60 frames per second, and also with HDR plus support, and also support time-lapse, very strong 4K time-lapse. And we reach the industry's highest ISO for the low-light videography, over 51,000. And also with this depth sensor camera technology, all this together, we can achieve the real-time bokeh effect video, like a really professional videography is recorded, professional you can. And below we can reach over 7,000 frames per second ultra slow motion. We supported by the dual OIS and AIS technologies. Here is I show you a video. It's taken in Europe, in the Alps mountain. It's really beautiful. It's taken with Huawei Mate 30 Pro without any additional equipment, just Huawei Mate 30 Pro. Please enjoy it. All this video taken with the Huawei Mate 30 Pro without any extra equipment. You will achieve the industry's highest video low light sensitivity on the smartphone, over 51,000. The low light video in the other phones using ultra wide angle, you can see it taken like this. This is our taking. You can see. And also we achieved the industry's highest frame rate on smartphone. You can see that. You know, here 240 frames per second is the latest, the other one's flagship phone. And last year, we achieved 960 frames per second. But this year, we improved to 7,680 frames for ultra low speed, for low motion. You know, this is a very famous hummingbird. The wing speed is very fast. The wing flapping speed per second over 80. So typically the video you take like this, you kind of see this bird's the wing. But how can you see the wing of this bird? Let's look using Huawei the Mate 30 Pro to take the video of this with ultra slow motion video. You can see. You can see clearly. You can see the bird, the wing, and then you can see the tone of this bird. Can you see the tone of this bird? This is amazing bird, ultra slow motion capability. This show out. that here I using some comparison of Huawei phone with the other flagship phone, and also even with professional equipment, make a comparison of ultra slow motion. And this is a balloon inside have water, inside has some gas, but I'm using the gas gun to broken it. So you take this video, you can see the. Can you guess which one is from professional equipment, the ultra slow motion video you're taken? Which one? Oh, sorry. I put it too quickly, so I'm sorry. Let's see it again. This, that one is from. This one is from the Huawei the Mate 30 Pro. That one from the very expensive professional one. Yeah, compared with other smartphones, they are not in the same level. So I not show you that because that's too big a difference. So we just want to compare with the professional one. Very expensive equipment. Very expensive equipment. Take. You can see we have even more vivid color than them. That's in the past we cooperated with Leica, camera technology. We can help you to take a professional bokeh photo, but how can you take professional bokeh video? Today we bring the technology to you. So you can see this, the real-time cinematic bokeh video. They're taken by Mate 30 Pro. With our OS and AIS and our leading camera technology, we also can bring you ultra-stable recording. So here I bring you a video. It's skydiving. They jump from the airplane. The speed is so fast, unbelievable. The guy that put the phone on the head of when they're jumping. So let's look how it takes. You can see how stable this the video is. It's so fast speed. We support a 4K cinematic time lapse. This rules in 12-hour recording. You can see that. The rules is the growing. And also, with even the ultra low light, the wide angle time lapse, you can take 4K in that. You can see that. And here I bring 4K time lapse video, which is taken with Huawei Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro. 24 hours on our beautiful Earth. Please enjoy it. All this is taken with the Huawei Mate 30 series phone. You know, the video and the photo I show you without additional equipment support. And today, I bring you some professional videography companies, like this. The awesome Mobile 3 gimbal, which is this gimbal that when you're close to Huawei Mate 30 phone, it will automatically to discover and very convenient instant pairing. So, and also that we can use this to take very good photo and video. And it's embedded this in our Huawei photo apps. No need to install additional apps. Inside Huawei Photo, we already embedded support this. That's the main things. Not like the others, they need to download the apps. We embedded this functionality inside our camera software. So that makes you to take really more amazing photo and video. And the Pro Photo, they are very famous on the flashlight, and this professional camera technology. We're using this Pro Photo C1 and C1 Plus, the studio flashlight. We can help you to take a really studio light, professional studio light photo. It's the first studio light on smartphone. And also you can see that on the smartphone, our software is a flashlight is look like this if you're using that. It's really amazing. My colleague showed me several photos using this taken. It's really professional studio photo feeling. You know, Next Imaging Award, we do this for 3 years now. And this year, in 4 months, we received over 500,000 entries from over 150 countries, all from Huawei smartphone users.
I think that people have been out shooting a lot of creative work, the world in their own particular way.
This year, in November, we have the Next Imaging exhibition at Paris Photo. Let's rethink the experience. The EMUI 10 running on Mate 30 series phone, we can support the latest Android 10.